He just talked to me about certain things and gave me quite a bit of direction. I mean, I had no knowledge of, and as we go on talking day in and day out, every time I saw him, I would learn something new, and it was a great help to me.
So I'm Ray Willett. I'm the EMS Bureau Captain with Suffolk Fire and Rescue, and I'm the MARC-1 coordinator. I'm responsible for managing the MARC-1 response team, which is a collaboration between Western Tidewater and the City of Suffolk Fire and Rescue. And our primary role is a mental health response. We are the co-response team for the City of Suffolk. So what we've done is we paired a fire department paramedic along with a Western Tidewater clinician, and we're able to respond to people who are having mental health crisis, putting a clinician on the scene as soon as that person needs it, which has been very just beneficial to our response, because before that, all we can do is take somebody to the hospital. Now we have somebody that a person can talk to, and if they want to, they can be transported to the Crisis Receiving Center on Godwin Boulevard. So it's been very beneficial, very fruitful partnership between Western Tidewater and Suffolk Fire and Rescue. But while we were standing this program up, we also looked at other gaps in services that we had, and we started looking around at different agencies and what they were doing. And there was this concept called mobile integrated healthcare that was popping up around the region. And what it is basically the men and women of Suffolk Fire and Rescue are great at responding to EMS calls. If somebody's having chest pain or shortness of breath, they know exactly what to do. We have some of the most aggressive firefighting tactics in the nation when it comes to firefighting. But what happens when that person calls 911 because they need food, or they just need a walker? They keep falling down, which is typically how we get introduced to these people. They just simply have a fall in their home because they don't have any equipment to get around safely. They're getting a little older, they're having a little trouble moving around. So we're going to respond to these calls anyway. Was there a better way to address these citizens? Through the Mobile Integrated Healthcare program, we have a program called Aging in Place. Any citizen in the City of Suffolk that needs help to stay in their home as safely as they can, we want to be able to give them the resources to be self-sufficient so they can do that. So whether it's food scarcity, whether it's medical equipment, working with social services, working with home health care agencies, palliative care agencies, veterans, we can work with the VA to get them back on their feet as well. We have a lot of connections to get these people the resources that they need so they can stay as safely as they can in their home. Because what we want to do is prevent that fall. We want to prevent the 911 call so that they can just have a much better experience, much better outcome. And the nice thing about this program is for our citizens, it's at zero cost. We're able to partner with partnerships. We're able to partner with the City of Chesapeake. They have a large warehouse full of equipment. We have our own equipment in a warehouse in the City of Suffolk. We're starting to build up our own warehouse as well. So we have a lot of resources to give our citizens if they need it. And the way we interact with our citizens, the way we find this out is through a referral. All we need is a simple who they are, where they live, a phone number to contact them, and then a brief description of what you think is needed. Do they need help with services? Do they need help with equipment, food, whatever it is, a little blurb. And then we'll have our team within a couple of days go out and do an assessment on site to see what is needed. It's a very fruitful program. We're really proud of it, and hopefully it is beneficial to our citizens.
Being able to be a community paramedic is just a different role. It's just something we can add a little bit more value to the citizens in the community. There are different ways that we can reach them. We can connect them with the resources that are here in the community. It adds just more value for the citizens, more value for the fire department, especially in connecting with the different resources that we have. Whether we can get them things like home health care, we can get them in with hospice, we can get them durable medical equipment, things to just make the citizens more independent in the community. A lot of times people don't even know what's out there. They don't know what they need. They don't know the different kinds of pieces of equipment that are available. And so if nothing else, I'm just a source of information for them. I've had people that say, I didn't even know that this was a thing. I didn't know this existed. It's not something that came into my mind. And so if I can offer these options, these opportunities for them, it really gives me a big source of satisfaction to be able to help these people in a unique way.
I think I had called the fire department, and it got to the point that the guys just knew me. Hey, Mr. Skeety, we're back again. I said, yes, you are. I mean, she had taken maybe 2 or 3 falls, and they began to know me. I began to know them. And I was like, well, listen, what is it that I can do to make me a little more adept in what I'm doing with her, that I don't have to deal with this, day in and day out and day in and day out.
I came here, I met with them, and I had a good conversation with Mr. Skeeter, had a good conversation with Miss Skeeter, and we determined there's a few things that we could probably help out with. We found that they could use a bed rail to help her with getting in and out of the bed. We determined that there were some mobility issues, so we found that we could get her a rollator. And so that's exactly what we did. We got her a rollator. And then they also had some rugs throughout the home that just needed a little bit of tape to keep them down. And that's just for her own security when they're walking about the home.
When myself and Ben met, he just talked to me about certain things and gave me quite a bit of direction. Everything that he mentioned to me, I mean, I had no knowledge of. And as we go on talking day in and day out, every time I saw him, I would learn something new. And it was a great help to me.
So I left there, and then later that day and throughout the next day, I worked with our community partners that we have to secure those items that we needed. I called up Mr. Skeeter again, said, hey, I've got those things that you need. When is a good time that I can come and take those to you? And so we scheduled the time for the next day, and I was able to come and deliver those items.
He came in with the equipment, he showed me how to use it, and from that point on, it's like I never looked back. I was moving straight ahead, moving forward.
I use it every day and every night.
Yes.
Anytime I go to bed, I use it.
Here he comes again with something else I need. That's a little thing that you hold when you're getting in the shower and hold it on the wall. Now she's able to get in the bathtub and shower on her own.
Yeah, to get in it much easier.
Much easier.
Yes, yes. Because you got to be able to get in and out and put your legs and put your foot on the floor. And you got your other one in the shower, in the tub. So you got to be able to sit here and get your other leg out so you can turn around and stand up. And after that, then you're clear sailing.
I mean, it was just one thing after another, and everything was to my benefit as well as hers.